You are 14 years old, standing in a courtyard that smells of osmanthus and cold stone, wearing clothes that are not yours, in a city you have never seen before, surrounded by women you do not know, waiting for a man you have never met to decide if you are worth keeping. The man is the Qianlong Emperor. The city is Beijing. The year is 1745. You have been here for 6 days and you have not yet been summoned, and the waiting is its own form of instruction. Welcome to your life as an imperial concubine in the Forbidden City. You did not choose this. No one asked you to choose it. Your father is a minor Manchu official of the plain blue banner, not powerful enough to place you at court through connections, but exactly powerful enough to have you selected in the triennial inspection, the banner selection process in which Manchu girls between 13 and 17 are presented to the imperial household for consideration. You stood in a line of 200 girls on a cold morning in October, and an imperial household official walked the line and looked at your face and wrote something on a list, and that was the entirety of the selection. You were one of 60 chosen from the 200. You said goodbye to your mother at the gate. She did not cry in front of you. You did not cry in front of her. You cried in the cart on the way to Beijing, once, briefly, and then you stopped because stopping felt necessary and crying did not. The Forbidden City is not what the name suggests. It is not a single building, it is a city within a city, 9,000 rooms behind 40-foot walls. A world so complete it generates its own weather. The inner court, where the women live, is the innermost layer of this innermost world, the women's quarters, the imperial gardens, the 6 western palaces where the concubines are housed by rank and favor, the palace of earthly tranquility where the empress lives and rarely receives visitors, and everywhere, at every gate and corridor junction, eunuchs who see everything and remember everything, and whose loyalty is to information rather than to any particular person who generates it. Your rank is noble lady, the 4th tier, the entry level, the rank assigned to new selections who have not yet been seen by the emperor. Above you, consort, imperial consort, noble consort, imperial noble consort, and empress, each tier a different palace, different resources, different number of servants, different proximity to the center of everything, which is the emperor's attention. Below you, nothing, because below you is the gate you came through, and the gate closes. The women who share your rank are not your friends. You understand this by the end of your first week. They are your competitors in a system where advancement requires the emperor's notice, and the emperor's notice is finite, and everything that goes to one woman is something that does not go to another. The senior concubines, the women who have been here for years, who have given the emperor children, who have accumulated favor the way some people accumulate debts, watch the new selections with the particular quality of attention that belongs to people assessing a threat they have encountered many times before and have always survived. You watch them back. You are careful that they do not notice you noticing. You are summoned for the first time in your 3rd month. The summons arrives through your head maidservant, a folded slip of paper, the emperor's seal, your name on it in formal characters. You have 3 hours to prepare. Your servants dress you in formal court dress, the elaborate Manchu cheongsam in imperial blue and gold, the headdress, the embroidered shoes, the careful painting of your face that is not enhancement but performance, the self made into the appropriate version of the self. You kneel before the mirror when they are finished, and the woman kneeling in the mirror is someone you are going to have to become quickly. You practice your formal greetings 17 times before you leave your quarters. Your hands do not shake when you leave. You do not let them. The emperor is 45 years old in the year of your first summons. He is the 4th emperor of the Qing Dynasty, one of the longest reigning monarchs in Chinese history, a man of genuine intellectual accomplishment, poet, calligrapher, military strategist, and also a man who has absolute power over every person in the Forbidden City, including you. He is not cruel in the way that uncomplicated cruelty is cruel. He is the kind of powerful that has never been required to consider another person's experience from the inside, which produces its own particular quality of blindness that is more dangerous than cruelty because it does not know itself. He looks at you the way he looks at the new additions to his art collection, with genuine aesthetic appreciation, with the complete absence of the question of what the art might want. He summons you 4 more times in your first year. Each time, you learn something. The first summons, you learn that silence is not disapproval. The second, you learn that asking a question at the correct moment is worth more than answering every question correctly. The third, you learn that he does not want performance, or rather, he wants performance so fluent it no longer looks like performance, because the seam between the two is what offends him. The fourth, you learn that he reads faces the way scholars read texts, looking for the meaning beneath the stated meaning, and that the face you have been given is one he finds interesting enough to return to. By the end of your first year, you have been elevated one rank. You are now a consort. Your quarters are larger. Your servants number 8 instead of 4. The senior concubines who were watching you are watching you differently now. There is a woman named Lady Fuca, not the Empress, who bears the same clan name, but a noble consort of 10 years standing, who sends you a gift of persimmons in your second month at the new rank, because persimmons are the correct gift between women of adjacent ranks who have decided to be useful to each other rather than dangerous to each other. You send back osmanthus wine, because osmanthus is the correct response to persimmons in this language of objects that the inner court has developed over centuries to communicate what cannot be said directly. Neither of you has spoken to the other. You have had an entire conversation. She has access to the senior eunuch who manages the emperor's daily schedule. You have the emperor's attention on the 4th and 14th of each month, which she does not. The exchange is clear. You give the emperor a son in your 4th year. The pregnancy is the most political 9 months of your life. Every senior concubine recalculating their position, every eunuch reassessing whose side information should flow toward, the empress sending formal congratulations that carry in their correct phrasing the precise temperature of a woman who was neither pleased nor displeased but is watching very carefully. The boy is born healthy. He is taken by imperial nurses within the hour, because in the Qing court imperial children are raised by the household rather than by their mothers, and proximity to your own child must be negotiated the way all proximity is negotiated here, through rank, through favor, through the accumulation of the right kinds of attention from the right person at the center of everything. You are elevated again after the birth. Noble consort, the 3rd tier. You have been in the Forbidden City for 5 years. Your quarters now occupy an entire palace wing. You have 22 servants. Lady Fuca sends osmanthus wine without waiting for the persimmons, and you understand that the conversation between you has moved to a different register, not equals, but something more durable than the original transaction. You have watched 3 women fall from favor in 5 years. One said the wrong thing at the wrong moment. One was connected to a faction that the emperor decided to stop finding interesting. One simply faded, stopped being noticed, which in the Forbidden City is its own kind of erasure. You have not faded. You have been careful about what you say and more careful about what you do not say, and most careful of all about the expression on your face when someone says something in front of you that they should not have said. Your son grows up in the imperial schoolrooms, educated by tutors you do not choose and subjects you do not select, shaped by an institution into something the institution needs him to be. You see him on formal occasions and in the limited private visits your rank permits. He has your eyes and his father's bearing, and he does not know, yet, what the Forbidden City costs. You watch him not knowing and you do not tell him, because knowing too early is its own kind of damage, and there is time, and the time is something you can give him even if most other things are not yours to give. The Qianlong Emperor will reign for 60 years, longer than any emperor in Chinese history, abdicating only to avoid technically surpassing his grandfather's reign. You will spend 30 of those years in the Forbidden City. You will outlive 2 empresses and 4 of your fellow noble consorts, and the eunuch who first showed you to your quarters, and the head maidservant who dressed you for your first summons, and the osmanthus tree in the courtyard outside your first small quarters that you never told anyone you were fond of, because fondness for objects is a legible weakness and legible weaknesses are information. And information in the Forbidden City belongs to whoever finds it first. You are not powerful. You are not free. What you are is surviving with considerable skill in a system designed to make survival a full-time occupation, and the skill is real even if the system is not one you would have chosen, and the life is yours even if the choosing of it was not. The osmanthus is blooming in the imperial garden. You can smell it from your window. You have been able to smell it from every window you have ever had in this city, in every rank, in every season. It smells like the first courtyard. It smells like 6 days of waiting. It smells like the life that was going to happen to you regardless, and did. Click the card to watch your life as an Ottoman harem concubine next.